Alrighty guys, so around 11, enough people have filled in that I started to do my walk around to go show you guys what was going on in the show field. Now here you see the Lincolns. The left's my mom's black 79 and the right is my 79. Now in the Lincoln section this year, for some reason they shoved us in the corner, which I'm not super happy about, but we're dealing with it. Here's that beautiful 56 Mark II, and from what I understand, it has under 50,000 original miles, and for some reason it was repainted about 3 years after it was purchased new, which again, weird but still beautiful. Here's what I think is an 86 Continental, not my favorite. And here's the Lincoln Other section. Remember Mark LT, pretty interesting. I've always thought it was an interesting truck. And you got an LS here. Someone for some reason registered a Mark V in this category. And then at the very end here, we got my buddy Anthony's 97 town car, which I have to admit is very, very clean. I mean, just all around a real clean car. Now, originally, he'd wanted to bring his Lincoln Blackwood to show off, and that's why he had it registered in the other section. But, you know, he couldn't because he was having some engine troubles, so he ended up bringing this town car. And unfortunately they couldn't change his registration to a different category, so that's why he's in the other section. Now here we are in the 69 to 70 standard Cougar Coupe section. And you know, first one here, real rough specimen, but you know, there are some beautiful cars here for sure. I'm a real fan of that light blue convertible you're looking at right now. Now, we had a lot of Cougars this year. It seems like that's probably why the sections got moved around and why the Lincolns got pushed in the corner. The previous years there weren't that many Cougars, and I guess this year, man, it's really expanded for sure. Some of these engine bays are pretty clean. Again, coming up here, more Cougars. Here we are looking at some more Cougars here, and somebody decided to put a stuffed Cougar on the top of their car. But again, I'm a real fan of this particular, you know, time and body style for the Cougar and the front end especially, and I really do like that setup. Now here we are in the Mark VIII section, and this year not too many people here. Now here we see the Mark VII section, which is definitely more full than the Mark VIII section. Got a full lineup here, and down there you can see that beautiful custom ordered one of one all original pink Lincoln. Here in the modified Mark VII category, there are some beautiful, beautiful engine bays. Now here we got just a few 03 to 2011 town cars. I think this one's got a modified upgraded throttle body on it and some different wheels. Here we've got a stretch limo town car. Now it looks pretty cool, but it's in real rough shape. Now here I am just cutting through the Cougar section to get over to the Falcons and Galaxies. Now again, here you see that beautiful 64 7-liter Galaxie, and boy is she beautiful, and I just love that blue metallic paint. Now here we are in the Mercury Marquis section, and unfortunately they sort of bunch all Marquis in the same category, even the later Grand Marquis. Now here you see the Ford Fordson tractor history tent. Now here they have various different models of Ford and Fordson tractors, and you know, they show the progression and different models throughout the years. It truly is an interesting piece of history.
For some reason goes down.
Around this time, I headed down the central walk towards the grandstand, headed toward the vendors area. Now here we see the Saleen performance tent with various different Saleen modified vehicles underneath.
Stop into the all-new Corral store. There's now two very special experts from Roush to talk about the cars. First of all, we have Mike Ray. He is the marketing manager for Roush.
And here I finally made it into the vendor area. Here we see Kobe and Amy's detailing supply shop, and as far as detailing supplies goes, there isn't a better vendor at the Ford Nationals. This look right here really shows you just how many vendors there truly are in the vendor section at the Ford Nationals.
It's downstate. It's downright we don't like. We want to cut off.
Now here you can see the tram that'll carry people around. It just sort of does a loop around the show field, and it's quite convenient if you don't really want to walk and you know about where you want to get off. Here we can see a beautiful Torino 4-door for sale in a beautiful green color.
I am now. Package it all the time.
Right. Same thing. Right. Yeah. You got anything else? I have the rods and the pistons.
I want to get one of those gators like still have that crap.
So we're coming up on a section here known as the car corral. Now this is where all the vehicles to be sold are located. Now there are a few rules for this section, including that the vehicles need to run and drive, but you can find almost anything around here. Now here we're coming up on a building here which is covered, and this is where all the higher value vehicles in the car corral are located. You know, you've got your much more low mileage, mint condition, sort of, or full restoration type vehicles here. And again, it is a sight to behold. There are some beautiful, beautiful cars here. As you can see, the Raptor section is pretty sparse. Here you see the stock Marauder section. Here you see the modified Marauder section. Now here we can see a late arrival with his beautiful red '69 Mark III.